Have you ever pondered the profound role a shepherd plays in the life of a flock? This role is not just about leading sheep to greener pastures. It's about protecting them from the dangers that lie hidden in the most unexpected corners. It's about understanding the temperament of each sheep, each individual in the flock, and adjusting his methods to cater to their unique needs. The shepherd doesn't just wake up one day and decide to guide a flock of sheep. It's a calling that has been etched into his soul from birth. And he spends years shaping his instincts, learning to decipher the subtle signs nature presents, and equipping himself with skills for every possible situation. His life is a testament to patience, resilience, and the deep-seated love he carries for every member of his flock. A shepherd's day begins before the sun has even made its first appearance. As the sky gradually lightens, he looks over his flock, each one, ensuring that none has drifted away during the night. The delicate moments of dawn are often the most dangerous for the flock, when predators, hidden under the cloak of darkness, are preparing for their final hunt. The shepherd knows this, and he watches, alert and ready to defend his flock. Once he's assured of their safety, the shepherd then sets about the task of guiding his flock to the grazing grounds. This journey is no simple stroll across the countryside. It's a carefully calculated route, chosen to provide the flock with the most nutrition and the least danger. The shepherd must be aware of the changing weather patterns, the presence of poisonous plants, and the lurking predators. He must guide his sheep through steep hills and treacherous terrains, always watching, always protecting. After a day filled with the hustle of grazing and the perils of the journey, the shepherd brings back to the safety of their pen. He ensures that each sheep is fed and watered, checks for any signs of sickness or injury, and tends to the ones that need his care. Night falls and the shepherd is finally able to rest, but his sleep is light, his ears always attuned to the slightest sound that might suggest danger. This cycle repeats day after day, season after season. Through the harsh winters and the scorching summers, through rain and snow, the shepherd remains steadfast, his commitment to his flock never wavering. He becomes the beacon of safety in their lives, a constant source of nourishment and protection. Just as the shepherd guides his sheep, so does God guide us. He watches over us, providing for our needs, protecting us from dangers, seen and unseen. He leads us through the intricate maze of life, using his divine wisdom to steer us towards the path of righteousness. Just as the shepherd anticipates the needs of his flock, God anticipates ours. He blesses us with everything we need, often before we even realize we need it. God's protection is not just about shielding us from physical harm. It extends to our minds and spirits, guarding us from negative influences that can lead. He protects our hearts from despair, filling them with hope and faith. He guards our minds from doubts and fears, replacing them with confidence and courage. The shepherd ensures the flock's needs are met, providing them with nourishment and rest. This is a reflection of how God provides for us, meeting our needs in ways we may not even realize. The protection a shepherd offers his flock from danger mirrors how God shields us from the perils of life. In the same way a shepherd is to his flock, so is God to us. Our provider, guide, and protector, he is the shepherd of our souls, leading us to the green pastures of peace and the still waters of tranquility. He takes of our well-being just as the shepherd does for his flock. And just like the shepherd, God's love for us is unconditional, his dedication to our happiness unwavering. So the next time you see a shepherd guiding his flock, take a moment to reflect on the profound role he plays in their lives. See in him the reflection of God's divine love for us, his unending commitment to our well-being. Understand the depths of the responsibility he shoulders and appreciate the love that drives him to take on such a role. In the same way a shepherd is to his flock, so is God to us, our provider, guide, and protector, who stands by you in your times of hardship and danger. Pause for a moment. Let the question simmer. Think about the many faces that will come to your mind. Loved ones, friends, mentors, they all have their roles. But there's one figure, quite unique, sometimes overlooked, who holds the mantle of being our greatest protector. God, our divine shepherd. Now close your eyes. Picture this scene with me. Envision a vast green pasture, the setting sun casting long shadows on the grass. There, amidst the calm serenity, stands a figure. God, our divine shepherd. He is not a distant, detached deity governing from above, but a compassionate being standing guard right amongst us. Just as a shepherd protects his flock under his warm, watchful gaze, This image is not just a figment of imagination, it's a powerful metaphor we draw inspiration from. The metaphor depicted in Psalm 23 of the Bible, a powerful testament to God's unyielding protection. The psalm is more than just words, it's a promise. It shows us that God is not just a creator, but a shepherd who cares for his creation, who guides them, protects them, provides for them. In the dark, lonely paths of life, when uncertainty and fear grip our hearts, when anxieties creep in like a dense fog clouding our vision, it's then that we truly understand the essence of this psalm. God is our shield, our sanctuary during the stormy weather of life. His presence is our shelter, our refuge against the biting cold of fear and doubts. He's the lighthouse guiding us through the stormy seas, the fortress standing tall against the onslaught adversities. But God is not just a protector. He's not just a fortress or a shield. He's much more than that. He offers us comfort, a soothing salve for our troubled hearts. He's the warm embrace in the cold winter night, the soft whisper of hope in the ear of despair. He's the eternal wellspring of peace and solace that calms our restless spirits. He's the gentle breeze that cools our heated brows, the sweet melody that lulls our anxious hearts to sleep. God's love, his care, it's not just for a select few. It's not conditional. It's offered freely, like the sun that shines equally on all. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you've done or left undone. His love and protection are ever present, encompassing all. It's a promise that holds true in the dark alleyways of despair, in the fierce battlefields of life, in the quiet, tranquil gardens of solitude. Protective arms are always around us. This is where we find solace, where we draw strength. This is where fear loses its power and hope finds its voice. This is where the tumultuous waves of chaos give way to the serene tide of peace. This is where we understand the truth of life, the truth about God. He is our eternal protector, our everlasting comforter, our impenetrable stronghold. So let us remember, even in the midst of life's trials, even when the winds of adversity seem too fierce, even when the shadows of doubt loom large, there is one unfaltering truth we should hold on to. God is our protector, our comforter, and our stronghold. How often do you seek solitude to embrace the divine presence? The act of seeking solitude, with its profound tranquility, is a potent spiritual practice, frequently disregarded in the relentless hustle and bustle of our current fast-paced existence. This practice is not a fleeting trend or fad, but a timeless journey of self-discovery and connection with the divine. This quest for solitude is not confined to a specific religion, culture, or civilization. It transcends such human-made boundaries, radiating with a universal appeal that speaks to the core of every human soul. It's as if this practice has its roots embedded deep within our collective human psyche. It is a testament, a living evidence to our inbuilt necessity for moments of serenity among the unforgiving chaos and storm of life. Just as Jesus Christ, a figure worshipped and revered by millions across the globe and one of the most influential spiritual leaders in the annals of human history, prioritized prayer and solitude, we too should strive to understand and appreciate the transformative power of quiet moments. Consider it for a moment. Jesus, who was bestowed with a mission of immense magnitude, still comprehended the significance of solitude. Amid his demanding and grueling schedule, he made time to retreat in prayer, seeking the soothing comfort of an intimate conversation with God. This was more than a mere habit. It was a resounding testament to his deep understanding of the intricate needs of the human spirit. Solitude is not about the physical state of being alone. It's a much deeper, more profound state of communion with the divine. It's the metaphysical gateway into our inner world, a world where we can strip away our facades and truly connect with the most profound parts of our soul. It's in the silent moments of solitude, in the early morning light or the late evening calm, that we can discover a sanctuary, a space untouched by the worldly worries and anxieties. As the golden rays of the morning sun pierce through the darkness, or the twilight paints the sky with hues of oranges and purples, it's during these serene moments that we can forge a genuine connection with the divine. This bond is so profound, so emotionally moving, that it holds the potential to revolutionize our lives. Imagine finding yourself enveloped in the divine presence, experiencing a deep sense of peace and clarity that leaves you feeling as if you're being held in a warm, comforting embrace. Picture the profound strength and unwavering courage that can be conceived from such a divine connection. With the divine presence by our side, our perception of the world begins to shift. Our worldview is now filtered through a new lens, one imbued with love, compassion, understanding, and empathy towards our fellow beings. During these moments of quiet communion, we can seek renewal. Our minds, often clogged with thoughts, worries, and fears, find a chance to declutter. Like a cleansing rain washing away the dust and grime, we are given the opportunity to let go of our burdens, lighten our spirits, and feel a newfound sense of liberation. This renewal is not confined to the spiritual realm, but extends to the physical as well. Our bodies, like a well-oiled machine, respond to this calming and soothing energy. It starts healing and rejuvenating, preparing itself to face the challenges of a new day. The divine presence also offers wisdom. A wisdom that transcends the limitations of worldly knowledge, an understanding that surpasses our limited human experience. In the comforting presence of God, we can experience profound insights that can guide us through life's most challenging moments. This wisdom is not handed over to us like a charity, but is discovered within us. It's a journey of self-discovery that leads to a profound understanding of the divine. Let us start each day in serene communion with God, seeking His divine guidance and unwavering strength. Each morning, let us strive to carve out a space for solitude, a sacred space for divine connection. Let us open our hearts to God and invite His divine presence to guide us through the day. In His divine presence, we can find the strength to overcome life's hurdles and the wisdom to make the right choices. Let us embrace the divine presence, for it is in this connection that we find our true selves. When life throws you off balance, where do you find your foothold? The struggles of life, like a tempestuous storm, create a turbulence that rattles our core. They shake us, destabilize us, and sometimes even threaten to consume us. There is a force in these life challenges that can sometimes feel overpoweringly intense. The pressure can be so great that we feel ourselves being pulled under, drowned in a sea of despair and hopelessness. But is that all there is? Is this the entire sum of human existence, an unending cycle of struggle and strife, a futile fight against the merciless onslaught of life's many adversities? Surely there must be more. Surely life is not solely about weathering storm after storm, just waiting for the next wave to overpower us. And there is, for even in the depth of despair, when we feel most alone, we are not. We are never alone. We are always under the vigilant watch of a shepherd, a steadfast, dedicated shepherd who guides us with unfailing care. He is there, His presence a constant reassurance, His guidance a beacon of hope. In our darkest hours, when we feel our strength failing and when the burdens of our battles weigh heavily on our shoulders, He is there. His presence rejuvenates our weary hearts, breathes life into our souls, and offers us solace and comfort. This shepherd is not just a guide who merely points to the path, but a guardian who leads us and protects us from harm. His watchful eyes are ever on us, guiding us with a gentle hand and a steady heart. His guidance is not aimless but purposeful. He leads us towards the pastures of peace and tranquility, lighting the way, ensuring that we never lose our path. But it's not just about the destination, it's also about the journey. The path that leads to righteousness is often marked with trials and tribulations. It may be long, it may be winding, it may be laden with difficulties, but under His watchful gaze we traverse this path. He empowers us, fortifies us with His unwavering faith in us. He instills in us virtues like patience, courage, and resilience. He molds us, shaping us into stronger, wiser versions ourselves. Despite the length and the difficulty of the path, He encourages us to persist. He pushes us to keep moving forward, to rise each time we fall, to remain steadfast in our resolve, irrespective of the size or the ferocity of the storm. With Him we can face any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. Life's challenges, though they may seem insurmountable, are fleeting. They may appear to stretch out endlessly before us, but in reality they are nothing but a blink of an eye in the grand scheme of life. Each struggle, each hardship, each setback is a stepping stone, a lesson to be learned, a tool to shape us and help us grow. In the midst of and turmoil, this shepherd God offers us a sanctuary, a place of rest and rejuvenation, a haven for healing, for mending our wounds, for renewing our spirits, a place where we can seek solace, regain our strength, and find peace amidst the storm. a sanctuary that provides us with strength for the coming days, courage to face our fears, and faith to believe in brighter days. But the sanctuary isn't just a physical place, it's a state of mind, a feeling of peace and serenity, a sense of security and safety, an internal fortress against the onslaught of adversities, a knowledge that no matter how great the storm, we are not alone. We have a shepherd who watches over us, guides us, and protects us. He is our rock, our fortress, our shield against adversity. In the face of adversity, we place our trust in God. He is our shepherd, our guide, our restorer. He leads us through the storm, guides us through the darkness, and brings us back to the light. He strengthens us, comforts us, and heals us. He is our beacon in the darkness, our compass in the storm, our shelter in the tempest. He holds us up when we are weak, catches us when we fall, and carries us when we can't walk. He is the one who gives us hope when all hope seems lost. He is the one who restores our faith when we have none left. And so, in the face of adversity, let us place our trust in God, our shepherd, our guide, our restorer. As we conclude our journey through Psalm 23, let's pause. Let's take a moment of calm, a breath of serenity, and reflect on the lessons we've unearthed during this exploration. This journey has been one of discovery, of insight, and of learning. We've traversed the valleys and peaks of understanding and emerged with deepened wisdom. Our journey commenced with an exploration of the role of the shepherd, a figure significant in its symbolism and meaning. The shepherd is not just a person, not just a caretaker. The shepherd is a beacon of guidance, a shield of protection, and a pillar of unwavering faith. He is a testament to the power of dedication, to the commitment of responsibility. His staff guides the lost, his cloak shields the weak, and his faith empowers the weary. The shepherd is a symbol of steadfastness, embodying the qualities we strive to emulate in our own lives. Delving deeper, we unfolded the intricate layers of the shepherd's role. We recognize the power of protection, the comfort of knowing we are never alone amidst life's storms. Our shepherd, a constant presence, stands guard. He is ready, willing, and able to shield us from harm. There are many storms in life, the gusts of doubt, the rains of troubles, the thunders of fear. But amidst these storms, we have a shepherd. He is our shelter, our refuge, our safe haven during the tempest's rage. He is the lighthouse, guiding us through darkness and chaos, providing assurance that we are not alone. Continuing our journey, we immersed ourselves in the serenity of God's presence. We acknowledged the sanctuary He provides, a haven of solace and rejuvenation. Amidst the chaos of life, amidst the storms of struggles, this sanctuary is a place of rest. It is an oasis of tranquility in the desert of turmoil, a place where we can pause, breathe, and find comfort, a place where we can rejuvenate our spirits and renew our strength, a place where we can find peace amidst tumult. Next, we learned about trusting in God's ability. We realized that every hardship, every struggle, every tear, and every pain is a stepping stone on our journey. Each one is a lesson that shapes us, molds us, and aids our growth. The trials of life are not to break us, they are there to make us stronger, wiser, more resilient. They are there to teach us, to guide us, and to lead us closer to our shepherd. Our hardships are not punishments, they are lessons. They are opportunities for us to grow, to mature, and to develop. Navigating through life's winding paths, we are encouraged to apply these lessons daily. Reminded to embrace the sanctuary of solace God provides, trusting in ability to guide us through the storms, through the uncertainties, through the unknown. It's a call to remember that each struggle is but a fleeting moment, a blink in the grand scheme of life, and a stepping stone on our journey of righteousness. We conclude our journey but not our learning, and the comforting and guiding words of Psalm 23 stand as a beacon of light in our darkest hours. They serve as a testament to the unwavering faith and unyielding love of our shepherd, a reminder of his constant presence in our lives, a reassurance of his eternal love and care. May we all find comfort and guidance in the shepherd's psalm today and every day. Each word of Psalm 23 is a reminder, a reassurance, and a promise. It promises us that no matter how great the storm, no matter how fierce the battle, we are not alone. We have a shepherd who watches over us, guides us, and protects us. He is our rock, our fortress, our strong tower against the waves of adversity. He is our shepherd, our guide, and our restorer. Therein lies the truth, reassurance, our comfort. Despite the storms, despite the struggles, despite the hardships, we are not alone. We have a shepherd A shepherd who is always there, always watching, always guiding. He doesn't just guide us through the green pastures or beside the still waters. He guides us through the darkest valleys, through the fiercest storms, through the toughest battles. Doesn't just restore our souls, he strengthens our hearts, he bolsters our spirits, he fortifies our faith. Trust in him, for he is our shepherd, our guide, and our restorer.